Guys, we finally did it. We fixed Exoro gear set, which now can give us unlimited amount of fire turret, baby. We can get extra turret after it will basically destroy itself without any punishment, without any cooldown whatsoever. So it means you can keep your enemies in barbecue chicken mode non-stop. Not only that, you're gonna heal yourself like crazy. This setup is something else, and it will work for heroic missions, for legendary strongholds. Absolutely welcome to the Insanity. Uncle Butcher in the building. If you're new here, hit that like, smash that sub. I'm covering Division 2 basically daily, other looter shooters and RPGs as well. So if you want to be updated to all the best PvP, PvE builds, hit that sub, baby. In this one though, we are using new Exoro, or this Exoro gear set which we got quite recently, and the main thing is that it will allow our fire turret to spin. Spinorama will be pretty much crazy, out of hands, but unfortunately when your turret will die, even though you could have all maximum possible 6 skill tiers, turret will have like freaking 45-50 second cooldown, but we fixed that. We fixed this issue. But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. If you will use my promo code RBDIF or RBDA, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all services. Amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. But now let's get back to my new status effect build, I guess, because honestly we're gonna apply multiple status effects and you're gonna stop enemies, you're gonna destroy enemies, you have some weapon damage, and the reason is quite simple, because we are using glass cannon talent. Glass cannon talent will amplify weapon, skill damage, status effect damage, all debuffs in the game as well, such as plage effect for example, and wild mask. So yeah, this is really dope build, and I'm not using wild mask. I need to use BTSU exotic gloves. I tested every goddamn overcharge or way how to gain overcharge, and only thing that will give us turret back basically instantly is BTSU gloves. No Acosta backpack, no future perfection talent, no energized talent. Nope. BTSU exotic gloves is the cherry on top of the cake in this setup to clap those booty cheeks. Ah, yes. I found the solution to this issue. For specialization, though, we will use firewall specialization. Not only we will gain flamethrower as our specialization weapon, but also we will increase burning duration. So our enemies will burn much longer. And guys, how to work with your fire turret is really simple. Apply burn effect to your enemies and stop your turret. Don't waste the fuel or the power of your turret. Stop it just like that. Boom! When enemy is closing to you, apply fire, and then again stop it. Apply fire to enemies, because when enemies are on fire, you are not dealing any damage whatsoever anymore with your turret. So there is no reason whatsoever to keep it active. So this is how you should play with it. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go type of gameplay, and in that way your turret can last 30-40 seconds easily. For the weapons though, test subject with perfect instinct to boost our weapon and skill damage as far as possible. For second weapon I'm using Scorpio shotgun, one of the best weapons in the game for crowd controller purposes, and it kicks extremely hard. Although if you want, you could use technically capacitor exotic assault rifle to gain 7.5% extra weapon damage with each skill tier, 60% additional skill damage with full stacks. Capacitor is not a bad option, but test subject is like weaker brother, but you don't have to stack anything. One bullet will give you 40% damage weapon damage and 40% skill damage. For the pistol though, you can use TDI named pistol or any other pistol with preservation talent, because preservation talent will work with skill kills. You don't need instinct. Future perfection will not give us our turret back instantly, unfortunately. So use preservation on one of your weapons. I would recommend you to use it on your pistol. It's really easily obtainable. Basically, you can craft any yellow pistol and throw on that bad boy preservation talent. You could use the mob shotgun, named shotgun with preservation talent as well, if you want a little bit more armor regen, but I think it's enough, baby. This build absolutely is nasty and is fun to use. Just like that, I procced my BT2 gloves, I got overcharged, and I got my fire turret back, so you can get turrets back to back. And trust me, most of the time with one turret you should be fine to get through one room to another room. And if there is like long distances where you need to run, I would recommend you not to proc your BT2 gloves, but wait for that moment when you are in fight and you run out of fire and you need that extra kick. Then break your Stinger Hive and you will get your second turret. This works extremely well on heroic control points against rogue agents. Again, you have multiple status effects, you are dealing tons of DPS. Really good build. So for the gear itself, I'm using 4 pieces from Exoro gear set, Ortiz Exoro gear set, with status effect attributes everywhere. Then I'm using Wyvern chest piece with glass cannon talent to boost my DPS as far as possible. Maybe you could use perfect glass cannon, but I think Wyvern will give us additional skill damage. It will be fine. For the backpack, I'm using Exoro backpack. I tried Acosta backpack as well. Didn't give me anything. I thought that if I will throw my grenade, I have additional status effect damage as well skill haste on these that backpack. Nothing. Yes, I got overcharged, but I couldn't get my turret back. And only way which worked for me really was BT2 exotic gloves, and BT2 exotic gloves will boost your teammate skills as well, so you will be really dope in solo and in team runs. So this is absolutely magical stuff. I would recommend you to try this combination with BT2 exotic gloves, because like I said, you can get now back-to-back turrets, and that's more than enough to take care of any type of the room. If there will be Changa, you have Stinger Hive and your Scorpio shotgun. If there will be elite enemies, you have fire, and again test subject to boost skill damage. So I mean, perfect combination of skills, talent synergies, and gear and weapon and specialization to annihilate every goddamn room. Butcher drops the mic, stay safe, bye.